Kentucky, they love thoroughbreds who know how to run down the stretch and get to the wire first. And certainly, they've seen plenty of them here. From Johnny Unitas to Lamar Jackson, today, the Louisville Cardinals will try to live up to that legacy. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we'll see, the Groupers taking on a team from the ACC, the Louisville Cardinals. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, and the Cardinals ready to get this thing started and open the season. Out of the end zone. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. The Groupers offense will go on the attack first. And they're going to be met by one of the best defenses in the nation, David. And I know seeing a defense doing what they want, when they want to do it, makes you a happy man.
Well, defense is starting to make a comeback. I'm excited about this new era of football. We're seeing better tackling, and we're seeing better coverage than we were a couple of years ago. And this defense is fun to watch them on tape, fun to talk to their coaches. Jesse, this defense has been consistent all year long.
And they're dialed in, and they're so talented. They've got multiple NFL draft picks on that side of the football, and they don't have to change a lot week to week. This defense dominates. They do what they do, and they don't care if you know it. You can't do anything against them.
On the option. He'll toss it. Turning it on. Perfectly timed on that pitch, and they pick up the first down on the play. The Groupers with the 1st and 10. Power football with the run. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. From the gun, running back gets the give. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On 3rd and long, a check down will be the last resort. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Groupers will bring the punt team onto the field. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Catch is made at the 15. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. The Cardinals offense will go to work for the first time. And this running game might have a huge advantage when they get to the 2nd level of this defense, David.
Well, and this is a big challenge. You're overmatched. You understand this guy is a top-shelf player, and I'll be honest, this defense has kind of struggled a little bit this season, but this individual matchup, you got to get him on the ground. You got to find a way to corral him, slow him down. He can't be the game wrecker. If that's the case, it's going to be too easy for this offense.
And if you're on offense, you got to be thinking, let's dominate in the trenches, and let's get our star running back into the 2nd level against this linebacker. We've got an athletic advantage at that position. So if we can free him up into the 2nd level of this defense, make him make guys miss, those are going to be explosive plays for the offense.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Tight end now in motion. Running back searching for a hole. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to throw, it's Moss. Hauls it in. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. Handoff to the single running back. He's just outside the 20-yard line, stopped at the 21 after a pickup of 6. Red pass, it's complete. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a 1st down. The Cardinals pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal. They'll try to run it in. Touchdown, Louisville! Great job by the back on the option. They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better.
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really set the tone for this football game.
They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. Let's see what he can do with the return. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. Gives it on the option. Nice move there. He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one. They'll put it in play from the 27, first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll give it to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They punted on their opening drive, and now they need a 3rd down conversion to avoid punt. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Groupers will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Secures it at the 30. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. He'll pull it on the read. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Moss. He turns that loose down the right side. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Pulls it in. It's Brown. All right, guys, let's talk for a minute about Louisville. The good news about starting the season outside the top 25, not a lot of lofty expectations. You can sneak up on a few teams, but sooner or later, you're going to want to get that. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Trying to take it back. At the 30. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Motion from the wideout. They'll try the run. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. On the option. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. And the Groupers have it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. And the Heat gets there. and they get him down in the 14-yard line.
All right, nice job, defense. Backs against the wall. You did your job setting up fourth down. Just be careful, though, because this is a team that's shown they can fake field goals. Your guys have to be alert.
And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. The attempt is no good. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink. When you knock it off the crossbar. Those are ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a missed opportunity.
They'll send the tight end in motion. Off play action on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? And the Cardinals can really attack on this second and short. Looking to throw, it's Moss. Quickly to the tight end. Runs through the tackle. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Brown has it. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. The Cardinals come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. Breaks into the open. Got the first down and more. He's got 47 yards rushing already. You want to talk about establishing the running game. They're doing that in the season opener. Grab behind the line. It's Lacey. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Brings up second down.
Back to pass. Got a man. It's Brown. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Third and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Cardinals kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Wants to throw on first down. They're working that left side. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. The Cardinals didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Caught over the middle. It's Stewart. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Off play action. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown Cardinals. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Yeah, now this offense building that lead. It's still the first half, but I'll tell you what, showing some glimpses of why they can become a really, really good offense. Listen, you go into halftime, more of the same, right? Continue to do what you're doing, take care of the football. This offense has looked really good in the first half.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. They put together an 81-yard drive. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. The give on the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Looking to fire. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
Well, the offense obviously already in bad field position. The defense can smell blood in the water. Just look at the defenders pin their ears back and get after this quarterback. Wow.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The groupers send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll haul it in right around the logo. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. They put 2. Oh, he's got some space. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28. Inside the 30 at the 29, it's a first down. Back to throw, it's Moss. They've got the screen set up. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Now the connection takes it to the 11. It's first down from the 11. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown Cardinals! Quick strike through the air for the score.
They are absolutely boat racing this team right now. We're not even at the 2nd quarter yet, and this offense has been up and down the field. They've taken a huge lead early. Everything they're dialing up, David, is working.
Yeah, so I'm going to flip this to the other side. I'm going to need my offense to score some points, and in a hurry. Like, they got to figure it out, but they got to put a drive together, keep us off the field, score some points, and let us find some answers, because right now, defensively, we have none.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Indiana is on the wrong end of a steel-toed boot today. This is one of those performances we simply do not see from this program. Embarrassing. They're trailing by 16 to Old Dominion. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And the groupers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Now on the option. He'll do it himself. Not a lot of room there. Give him a couple to the 16. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. He's looking to pass. Caught in the backfield. It's Craig. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. The groupers have it with a 1st and 10. Read option. He'll keep it to the right.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. 3rd down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. They'll run the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the groupers will call on their punt team. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. They could not have drawn up a better start than this, already up 21-0. He was able to reach into his bag of tricks and use it to pick up a few extra yards.
Brings up 2nd down.
Looking to throw, it's Moss. Fires to the right. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Got it in the middle. It's Golden. He's got 1st down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Makes the grab on the left. On the move is the 30. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch.
Love the individual effort by the wide receiver after the catch, making people miss, showing you the speed. Now he set up his offense down in the red zone.
They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Gets it out quickly. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. They'll leave it with him. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Louisville!
Man, what a picture-perfect start to this football game. Like, offense doing their job, defense getting the ball back, and this offense, I tell you what, it is an impressive unit to watch. They were good on tape all week studying them. They're better in person, and they are out the gate strong in this first quarter.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point makes it 28-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Now this offense is back on the field. Looking downfield on first down. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. The groupers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Give to the running back. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Offense will try to get some momentum going on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
And the groupers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Here comes the option. Now the toss. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. First play of the drive comes from the 38. To the ground with the back. Pass to sticks and still on his feet. He's now up to 83 yards on the ground in the first quarter. What a tremendous start to this season. They'll ride the hot hand. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss. And the Cardinals with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to throw, it's Moss. Flips it out to the back. Really short gain on that one. Defense all over it. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Wide open downfield. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. The Cardinals have their offense in high gear. That's the end of the period, and Louisville has the lead. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. They've got a first down here to open the period. The give on the inside. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Quick handoff. Quick step and go. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be first and goal. And the Cardinals pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Slams ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Cardinals.
What a day. His third rushing touchdown. And when you got your college fantasy football team going, this guy is racking those points up for you. Cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he added the extra point. That drive covered 62 yards for the touchdown. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And the offense takes the field ready to go back to work. Leaves it with the back. Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1. Didn't get much on first down and 2nd and 9. Just feeds the running back. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Grabbed over the middle at Sheffield. He'll be dragged down right at the 19-yard line. It'll bring up 4th down. They punt it away on 4th down. Makes the catch. Wants to make a move upfield. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. The give to the tailback. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. The Cardinals with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Takes this handoff and headed to the right. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. Looking downfield, it's Moss. Makes the catch. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense...
Touchdown, Cardinals! He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
So nice to have these big playmaking tight ends that are basically oversized receivers. Make a play down the field to him, huge catch radius, makes the play, and then I love the run after the catch. These guys can do this nowadays. He does the rest of the work and gets into the end zone.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he puts through the extra point. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Penn State is running away with things, and it's thanks in large part to an offense that's been firing on all cylinders. They're up 14 over Nevada. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Finds his man. It's Parrish. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. He'll sneak it. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The groupers come to the line with a new set of downs. Wide receiver comes in motion. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He is going nowhere as the defense is manhandling this running game. The option look. He'll toss it. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point, they know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are still in the first half.
And the groupers will try to pin them back with the punt. Takes it on the return. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he's stopped. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. Pulled and fired complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Line getting set on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Moss. He's going to throw deep right side. He caught it! Touchdown, Louisville! And once he got away from the knee, they had no shot at catching him.
You know, sometimes as a play caller, you just don't have to overthink things. I've got a guy who's faster than your guys, and he's just going to run straight down the field. I'm going to throw it way down the field. He's going to make the catch, and we're going to score a touchdown, and that's pretty much what just happened there.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Fielded in the end zone. It's Jeffrey. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Running the read option to the right to start the drive. A fortuitous turn of events to keep possession of that one. The drive continues after that fumble scare sent the offensive coordinator's blood pressure into orbit. Goes to the option. Now the pitch. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. The groupers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. He's got 50 yards on the ground, a very productive first half here in the season opener. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. He'll keep it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Here's the handoff. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. And the groupers will punt it away on 4th down. No fair catches here, looking for room. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Got his man. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. They'll send the back in motion. Looking to pass. It's Moss. Makes the grab. It's Bell. He gets those chains moving. Gets it out to the 42-yard line. Looking for space. It's Watson. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Off the play fake. Fires to the big fella. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward.
Number 39, on to kick it away.
Punt is in the air on 4th down. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. Picks his way ahead. He'll get 5 out to the 17-yard line. The groupers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. He'll ride his man on the option. There he goes. Good pickup there. He gets enough for the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. To the air on 1st down. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. The pull and throw off the RPO. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. Bringing the heat. And he tried to make something happen with his feet, but they stopped him short, and it'll bring up a 4th down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the groupers line up to punt it away.
On to punt it away.
He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. Louisville has it back, and the offense coming out ready to attack. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together here.
He breaks a tackle. Dragged down after a pickup of 5 out to the 35. And the Cardinals can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Dropping back, it's Moss. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. The Cardinals will have it 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. That's caught. It's Watson. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Leaves it with the back. Shakes off the defender. And he's almost to that 1st down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the 1st down. And the Cardinals come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. Past the sticks, and he may get more. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
And, David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
And he's brought down after a nice gain. Just inside the 30 at the 29, it's 1st and 10. Complete to the right. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. They'll try to get it in with the run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd touchdown Cardinals. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And that's his second receiving touchdown of the game. My man is just finding pay dirt. Tell you what, these are the kind of guys that you continue to feature throughout a game when he can do this kind of damage after he catches the football.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point was good to finish things off. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. UMass needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with that crowd there in Amherst behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. They're trailing by just 4 to Temple. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see them here, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The groupers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Motion from the wide receiver. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. And down he goes back at the 3.
They got more sacks than a grocery store. Goodness gracious, time and time again, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground. This defense having their way.
And the groupers will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Oh, he can't get it out. Couldn't get it out of the end zone, and it's a safety. After giving up the safety, they'll have to kick it away.
Well, the defense could smell blood in the water in that situation, and a great job pursuing, getting to the football, showing you all of that athleticism they have, and they come away with the safety.
The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
But it was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Well, this defense is being challenged, and this secondary in particular. And I know a DB made the tackle there, but we're only in the 2nd quarter, and already this quarterback has over 200 yards passing.
They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35. Looking for a man. It's Moss. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. So now it's 2nd and long. Now the play fake. Finds his tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. They've got enough for the 1st down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. The Cardinals are on the move. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. Got his man quickly. 7th play of the drive coming up, and a long way to go on 3rd down. Gonna look downfield again. Throws toward the end zone. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. From the left hash, he'll try to bend in a 37-yarder. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's going to take off. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. The groupers can really attack on this second and short. They believe they can run right here. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play. And the groupers are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Now the toss. Turning it on. And they'll ride him down, but not before he picks up the first down. And how about the timing on that pitch? They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's second and long. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. He's now piled up 68 yards rushing in this first half, and he is making quite the impression in the opener. Makes a connection. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. The groupers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He leaves it with the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. It's good. Easy call for the refs. I wouldn't say they cut into the deficit. They sort of microscopically edged off the deficit. Still a mountain to climb. So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you get a stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. That's reeled in. It's Lacey. Gets it across the 25. He'll step out at the 26 as his offense tries to grind out some yardage. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. On the ground, it's Watson. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. One snap coming before they head to the locker room. Looking to throw, it's Moss. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Louisville for a fun first half than you? And this linebacker has left his big old paw prints all over this first half. He's been clogging running lanes and forcing turnovers, and even when he's not doing something that shows up on the stat sheet, he's preventing that offense from doing so. A young man with all-American potential. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at L&N Federal Credit Union Stadium.
And the groupers will boot it away to start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. They'll keep it on the ground to start the second half. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line, a loss of 1. Wants to fire on second down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Bell. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to go up top on first down. That's caught. It's Lacey. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Use the play fake, now to throw. Right down the middle. He's got it. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Quickly out to the tight end. How many guys are left grabbing for air as he gets it to the 26-yard line? And the Cardinals with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17. From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Right back to the well. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. The Cardinals, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. A first down run on the doorstep. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal.
It's now 2nd and goal.
The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. Relentless, tough running, gets it down to the 4. They've worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. Pucks it out of the air. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a 3rd down stop. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. Absolutely perfect. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Finds his way up to the 24 before he goes out of bounds. They'll go back to work on offense. On the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. They'll run play action. The short hands, it's Jeffrey. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. They'll go to the ground. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. The groupers decide to punt it away. And don't forget, he did have one blocked earlier. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. So last time, David, they ate up some clock, ran a bunch of plays, but settled for the field goal.
Yeah, but they're still up, Reese, and I like where I'm at. And if I'm on offense right now, my job is to put another long drive together, eat more clock, and get another score.
Just got to be better in the red zone this time around. When they get down close to the goal line, you need better execution to put a touchdown on the board here.
Snagged in the middle, it's Bell. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Looking downfield, it's Moss. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Cardinals will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll call for the fair catch and make it at the 14, and they'll be backed up to start this drive. Here comes the offense back onto the field. They'll move the wide receiver. Takes the handoff. It's Craig. Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Flips it out on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Fires to the tight end. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And the groupers will bring the punt team onto the field. Now don't forget, and I'm sure he hasn't, he had one blocked earlier. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. Got his man downfield. He's loose on the right. Touchdown, Cardinals! Once he got some room, it was over. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable. Because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
On to attempt the try.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. A lot of we are's inside that stadium today. Penn State is running away with things, and that offense looks unstoppable. They're up by 20 over Nevada. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. The give to the back. Oh, he's got a chance. Just gets it to the 20, a pickup of 1. Now facing a 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's Wicks. Oh, they're after him. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And it's been a long day. I mean, there's not much to point out that this offense has done well. They're behind huge, and they got no shot if they can't somehow find a way to protect their quarterback.
The groupers will punt this one away. And don't forget, he did have one blocked earlier. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. He's going to let one fly down the middle. It's complete! And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Louisville!
And everybody's getting in on the fun now for this offense. From the opening whistle, they have been up and down the field. Starters are scoring. You've got backups in the game now. And I love the play calling. These guys came to your school to play in this offense to score touchdowns, so let him go do it. Make this defense prove they can stop.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the offense onto the field again. They'll run the option. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. On the option. The give to the back. Breaks into the open. Steps out of bounds across the 25. They'll mark it at the 26, and a good pickup for this offense here. They'll try to sneak it.
Well, and he gets stuffed on that QB sneak. He's just not doing a really good job of reading the crease and finding a little space to kind of tuck into and drive his feet. He's just running himself into a wall, Dave.
Well, and how about the big boys up front? Make a crease, push somebody back, create some space. There was nowhere to go.
Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
The RPO, fire complete to the left. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Cardinals come to the line needing just inches for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. They go to the ground. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. And the Cardinals trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They give it to him again. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. To the air, it's Moss. Fires to the middle. A strike downfield. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
Trying play action. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up in pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. He splits the uprights. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Using the quick game. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
Big play to start this drive. Now they'll snap it from the 39. Quarterback on the keeper. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. And the Groupers have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. He'll pull it on the read. Oh, he's got some space. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. The Groupers come to the line with a new set of downs. Rides to back and leaves it. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. To throw, it's Wicks. Got it in the middle, it's Craig. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. Gets away. He'll try to do it himself.
And we've already seen it a couple times now. Like, he is more than willing and actually quick. He's quick to get those puppies moving and get out the pocket and go scramble and make a play. If this defense is paying attention, his feet is a big part of this game plan.
They get him stopped after a 2-yard gain. Ball's at the 17. Using his legs, it's Craig. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. And now on fourth down, they'll try a field goal. The holder will kneel at the 24, a 34-yarder coming from the right hash. Absolutely perfect. And the field goal was good. They get 3 on the board, but it really doesn't matter much in terms of the deficit. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance. But there he goes. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Leaves it with the back. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. They'll get him down at the 48 after the 15-yard gain. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. They'll give it to him again. They'll say he goes out of bounds, mark it at the 46. The Cardinals with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Gets the back moving. To the air, it's Moss. Finds his big tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They're down to the 32-yard line on 1st and 10. Leaves it with the running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking for space. It's Waddle. Not much there on the run. He gets 1 to the 31. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it fly deep downfield. And it's a touchdown, but hold on just a second. We'll have to see what the flag's about. And that is a punch right in the gut to make a play like that and have a penalty wipe it out. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. He's got an open man. Touchdown Cardinals. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different, bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
The kick is up and good, and put 1 more on the lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. East Carolina is going to get out of Dodge with a win. It's a shave that might have been a little closer than Pirates fans wanted, but a road victory feels great no matter what the final score is. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The play action fake. Here's a heat. And the sack all the way back at the 5. Well,
this offense keeps giving up sacks, and they keep finding themselves in situations like this, 3rd and long right now. They don't have many points in this game, and this is a big reason why. It's hard to score if you don't keep the 3rd downs manageable. So moving forward, whether it's running the football on 1st and 2nd or throwing short passes earlier in the drives, they've got to change things up because taking sacks like this is killing this offense.
On the option. And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the 1st down. And the groupers send out the punt unit. Now don't forget, and I'm sure he hasn't, he had one blocked earlier. Wants to return it. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. And the Cardinals with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Got it behind the line. It's Stewart. He is guided out of bounds, and they'll mark it at the 28. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've got it inside the 30 at the 28. 1st down. He'll do it himself. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Tried to pound it on 1st down, now back to the line. On the ground, it's Watson. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. The Cardinals are moving quickly down the field. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Made a defender miss. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down. And the Cardinals kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Dropping back, it's Moss. Trying to bull his way in. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. Off play action. Pressure coming. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And it's 3rd and goal, and listen, you're throwing for it. I get it, but we got to understand the shortness of the field down here and what I can get off quickly. I can't take sacks. I want to give myself that opportunity on 4th down to have a really manageable situation if I want to go for it.
So here comes the field goal unit once again. They've already kicked 3 tonight. Good, right down the boulevard. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
On the run from inside his own 5. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period. From the gun, the running back has it. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Makes the grab, it's Benson. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking for a man, it's Wicks. Throwing right. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. The groupers will call on their punt team. Now don't forget, he did have one blocked earlier. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. A little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. Power football with the run. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle, it's Stewart. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. They'll keep it on the ground.
Well, with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time, blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way to create a takeaway, create negative plays, and get the ball back.
They feed him again. Turning it on. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Cardinals getting set on 1st and 10. Catch in the middle, it's Stewart. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Running back searching for a hole. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Motion from the back. To the air. It's Moss. Quick completion on the out route. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. Never a doubt. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. He'll keep it himself.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
They'll give it to the back. He'll be dragged down right at the 19-yard line. It'll bring up 4th down. And the groupers will try to pin them back with the punt. Now, don't forget, and I'm sure he hasn't, he had one blocked earlier. He's got it. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Back to pass on 2nd down. Looking to the big tight end. On target over the middle. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. Some might have the philosophy to milk the clock. Others have this philosophy. Just keep going at them.
Yeah, until you stop me. And I think the offense, you can tell, it's pretty clear. They're going to keep their foot on the gas, continuing to throw the...
Touchdown, Cardinals! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Well, they were able to come out here week 1 and really feed off the energy of this home crowd. They've been making plays all over the field. You could not ask for a better start to the season.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
For the extra point.
And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Florida State is just getting crushed today, and this is in front of a full house in Tallahassee. There are children there, folks. They should not be subjected to this. They're trailing by 21 to Alabama.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake.
We will be multitasking today, boys. One eye on that game, one eye on your game. Really the only way to do it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. He gets it up to the 17 before being wrestled out of bounds. The groupers will punt it away on 4th down. And don't forget, he did have one blocked earlier. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. The run from the shotgun. Picks up the first down, still moving. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They'll put it in play from the 40 on 1st and 10. Fires left. Got him downfield. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Louisville!
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get concerned, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he makes the extra point. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. Now on the option. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. They'll try the run. Fights off a defender. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. He leaves it with his back. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. And the groupers line up to punt it away. Now don't forget, and I'm sure he hasn't, he had one blocked earlier. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Give to Brown. Can't get him to the ground. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. And the Cardinals in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They go right back to him. Spins away from the defense. At the 40, there he goes. Touchdown, Cardinals. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point was good. That drive took no time at all. A couple of plays and finished it with the long run for the touchdown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. Hand off from the shotgun. Forges ahead. Picks up about 3 to the 29. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. Give to the fullback. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. The groupers will line up to punt it away. And don't forget, he did have one blocked earlier. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. Brown has it. Got the first down and more. Across the 25, he's got room. Touchdown, Cardinals! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. What a way to send a message. Huge play in the running game. 1 snap, and you've got a touchdown on the board. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. Quarterback on the keeper. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. Off the play fake. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
I know this defense came into this game hoping to get pressure on the quarterback, but I don't know in their wildest dreams if they ever thought it was going to look this good. I lost track at 5 sacks. They have been all over this quarterback today.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. They'll run the option. He'll toss it. Plows through the defense. And a little bit of breathing room after that gain. He's out of bounds at the 11. And the groupers decide to punt it away. Now, don't forget, and I'm sure he hasn't, he had one blocked earlier. Corrals it at the 45. Louisville has it back, and the offense coming out ready to attack. Then that last drive, if you want to call it that, was efficient. One big run for a score, David. See if they can do it again.
Yeah, and I find it hard-pressed they're not going to give it right back to him. You break that long of a run, get a touchdown, Jesse, I'm assuming he's going to touch it again.
You're absolutely right, David. Everybody in this stadium, I think, is expecting him to get it again, too. Big-time players make big plays in big games. Let's see what he can do here.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Cardinals come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to bully their way for the first. Gets it past the marker. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. Wide receiver going in motion. The hand to the running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll move the tight end. Now the play fake. Quickly complete. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. Scanning the field, it's Moss. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. Give to Brown. And he rolls into the house.
domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the Oak.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. Here comes the option. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little gain because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. Slithers into space. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
Good enough for a first down.
Been showing them the run. Now they'll throw it. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Backed up now. Here's second and long. From the gun, give on the inside. He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run. The give out of the gun. There is just nowhere to run. 3 straight times and not one single inch forward on any of them. Punt is in the air. Hauls it in and looking upfield. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oak. Motion from the wideout. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll run play action. Grabbed behind the line, it's Brown. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. Wants to throw, it's Moss. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. And the Cardinals will send out the punt unit. Oh, this is a bad, bad shank. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. They'll leave it with him.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. They'll go to the fullback. Breaks into the open. Got the first down and more. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
How about the big fella? Usually in there to block. Those fullbacks don't get a lot of touches, but he makes the most of it. And one thing I can promise you, he's not used to running that far down the field. The oxygen tank will be needed for the big fella. He's used to short bursts, hitting people, creating first downs. To run 20-plus yards down the field, whew, big buddy gonna need some oxygen.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Bought a little time, lets it go. Makes the catch, it's Jeffrey. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. He'll pull it on the read. He's not even going to make it back to the line of scrimmage as the defense gets big-time penetration. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Give to the running back. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. The Cardinals with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Back to the ground with the running back. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute and get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to start the year.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little bit different. You have something to look at now to analyze where do I need to get a little bit better, but plenty of time still left in the season to improve and turn it around.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.